Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. My name is Draygone, the Woodland Fuzzbottom Jr., and I don't know who my Patreons are right now. You see, lately I've been feeling really overworked on my channel here. Like, have you noticed how lately I've been getting kind of angrier and angrier in my videos? Yeah, that's part of the reason why. It's gotten to the point where Let's Playing just hasn't been very fun. It's been feeling more like an obligation than anything else. And so, in order to make Let's Playing fun again, I decided that the best course of action is to drop Patreon requests. No more requests, and some of the games that I am currently in the middle of are going to be dropped. Some of them. There's a situation with, like, this game right here where I actually kind of like the game and want to see it through. And so I am going to continue playing this game for free. It is no longer a Patreon request for Lit Dragon, it's a personal project for me. That said, because of the changes that I'm making on my Patreon account, I don't know who's going to remain a Patreon, and I don't know who's going to drop out. So, for this video only, I'm not going to do the Patreon thing. Still going to have the special sponsor offer, though. As soon as I change that, it's going to be maybe more interesting. I don't know. What am I saying? Never mind. Point is, this is a personal project now. No more requests. So, as we get this game here started up today, I would like to request that you let me know what you think of today's video. And if for whatever reason you don't like today's video, then please let me know why. When we last left off, I was having a bit of trouble dealing with some centaurs, but that's probably because I was getting really unlucky with a certain character named Gong. Hopefully he'll become useful at some point, but if he doesn't, I've been informed that I will have the opportunity to replace characters. Everybody who is on my team so far, not necessarily a permanent party member. So, it's kind of good news for me. Anyway, more good news actually. I did eventually win. There is no more army on this field right now, although it would not surprise me if another army shows up again. But with no army, we can just safely head on to this town, Alterone. Why are we in Alterone? Because the king told us to. He didn't give any specific reason why. Now, there's something interesting going on in this town involving the priest, which is why I had to save back in Guardiana. Let's try to figure out what we need to do in order to progress the plot. I hear there's an underground passage in the castle. Shh! Let's keep it a secret. You guys didn't hear that. Anything in the pot? No. Anything in the bookshelf? It's a flat world, the king and us, and many more books. Well, you never know, this world might actually be pretty flat. Ooh, treasure! And nothing. And money! I'm down with money. I wonder if anything will ever crop up in these pots or barrels. A bronze lance, but I can't carry it. Okay, remember how I said it wasn't that big a deal that when your inventory is full, it doesn't automatically get shifted to another character? Yeah, I kind of changed my mind. It is dumb that when your inventory full, it doesn't get shifted to another character. Why doesn't it do that? It is... I do not like the fact that I have to... No, not equipment. Let's move. We wanna... No. Where's my menu? Let's see here. Item. Give. Power potion. Why am I not using that? Oh, did I win that from a battle? It's entirely possible I won that from a battle. In which case, let's go ahead and use it. Given my main character's importance in surviving, all of these are definitely going to go towards my main character. As we have previously established, the only character whose life matters in this game is your own. Alright, Bronze Lance. Well, first off, what do you have? A Bronze Lance. Well, I am assuming maybe Ken can equip this. I'm not 100% sure, though. But I'll give it to him anyway, because who else am I going to give it to? What do we got here? Nothing! Alright, just real quick, let me check whether Ken can actually equip this. He can! Alright. So, as a reminder here, Ken's spear can attack up to 2 spaces in front of him. The lance, on the other hand, can only attack the space directly in front of you, but it's more powerful. Good news is, we can, in fact, switch items, switch weapons, mid-battle without costing us a turn. So, yay on that. More often than not, though, I will probably have Ken attacking from long distance. Man, I forgot where the boundary was. You would think that since the path goes down further below, you'd be able to walk further below. Not that I had any reason to walk below, I'm just kind of moving around while I'm talking. It is hard for me to stand still. That woman over there gives me the creeps. They say she's a witch. This is a woman? I already talked to her last time. She's telling me that apparently I am going to probably die if I continue playing. It's probably true. Danger? From Runefoss? Ha! What, you're not afraid of Runefoss? Well, I guess Runefoss kind of did ignore this place when they were attacking Guardiana. Interesting. Another Barrack sort of place. Any new advice? The enemy's mages and archers attack best from afar. Charge them quickly. I do not look forward to having to deal with long-range attackers. Do you all have anything new to say? What about you, Gong? If it's healing and fighting you need, I'm your man. I will try my best. Your best has so far not been good enough. I mean, yeah, you've kind of been getting unlucky. Both of your deaths were because of critical hits. But the longer you stay at level 1, the less likely you'll be able to actually deal with anything in the near future. Or in the future in general. So there's a secret passage to the castle. That can only mean one thing. In this dead end here, I can probably search the wall. I could be wrong, though. Alright, let's continue exploring town. The Ancients, Darkness, Runefoss? Sorry, those things don't concern us. Well, they should! There's really nothing else to say about that. You are complacent. And as I have learned in a previous stream, being complacent is not really a good thing. I hate this place. All they have is cheap stuff. I can't stand it. I'm fine with cheap. Give me cheap. Oh wait, you mean cheaply made, don't you? You need weapons and I've got the best in town. Step right up. Alright, I've got a lot of money here. What you got? Nothing new. Yeah, they're pretty cheap, alright. What's this? I'm taking your treasure, Mr. Person who runs the store. 50 gold coins. Gold coins. Unless they're bronze. It's entirely possible that they're bronze. Or maybe titanium. That would be an interesting thing to make a coin out of. Titanium. Is that a thing? It would be funny if that was a thing. You must be Draygone, right? No. Strange. I was so sure. It's probably important that I talk to him, so I'm saving him for later. A healing seed! Is there a way to investigate what these items actually do? Probably not. I gave it to Gort so that I have some inventory space. What we got here? More money. I am down with money. This place is pretty busy today. I can't find a thing I want to buy. What are you looking for? Because this is kind of a weapons shop, it seems like. This is a great business. Everyone in town comes here at least once a day. That is pretty good. Wish my grandma had that sort of dedicated customers. No one worries about anything nowadays. It seems pretty odd to me. Really? I knew this was going to be an exit. Do I talk to you now? I'll wait a little bit longer. Continue exploring town. I already dealt with you last time. Actually, I haven't actually talked to you. Watch out! I don't want you to splash mud on my beautiful new dress. Yeah, that kind of already happened, sorry. I already talked to you. You're the temporary clergy person who does not save my game. And a medical herb. Cool. Won't have to buy that at one of those then. Oh yeah, as soon as I find an actual shop here, I need to buy some medical herbs. Actually, I take that back. Now I have plenty of them. The books are written in a language unknown to Draygone. Yeah, I only know English. Aww. I realized as soon as I was stepping over there that I was probably not wanting to step over there. Was kinda hoping that the bridge wouldn't be the teleport. Let's go this way. Item shop! But I've just established that I don't need any items anymore. Especially if I don't actually know what they are. Welcome, welcome, come on in and browse. Nothing but the best here. Healing seed. Considering how expensive it is, I can only assume that either it's for status ailments, or it heals a lot more HP than a medical herb. But does it heal 20 times more HP than the healing seed? Or medical herb? It's too bad I don't have the manual for this game. You know, this game is available on Steam. And as soon as I feel like it, I'm gonna buy that just so that I can say that I'm playing this game legit. It's only $2.50. Wonder if the Steam version contains instructions anywhere. Hey, fishing! I'd love to fish. Hey, a bite! I feel a bite! Don't just stand there, help me pull! Wow, it must be a whale. Pull again. One more time. In case you're wondering, I'm pressing right. I caught it! Drat. More gold coins? Shucks, I thought I had a fish. Just toss them back. Wait, 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 give them to me! Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Gimme, gimme. Can I get him? I'm not going to give up. Get me those coins again. What the heck? Now it's probably only like 3 gold coins anyway. Private property, right. Being glanced at. Hey, can't you read the sign? Don't make me glare at you. What, this is your property? You don't even have a house on it. This is a pretty sizable town. There have been a lot of strangers visiting the castle lately. A regular parade. I like parades. Kinda. Actually, I take that back. I don't like parades. I never go watch them. I'd rather just stay home and play video games. That said, I really like the parade from Final Fantasy VIII. And another metal herb. I got plenty of those, but okay, sure. Who's gonna get this? I guess I'll give this to Luke. He's usually there in the front lines, so he can heal in the front lines. By the way, I am aware that I tend to hoard my healing items. Part of the problem is when you heal somebody using an herb, you gain no experience. Part of the other problem is if you're healing in the front lines, there's a pretty good chance the enemies are just going to immediately cancel out the healing you just did. Don't stand in front of the drawbridge. You're liable to get run over by the traffic. Look at me, I'm standing on the drawbridge. You haven't seen my daughter Chris around, have you? She wants to be an adventurer. Cool, she can replace Gong. Don't judge our king too harshly. He's pretty good as kings go. This is the clergy. Money makes the world go round, youngster, and don't you ever forget it. Oh, I thought you were going to be blocking my path. Alright then. Can you step away from the bookshelf, please? Thank you. Gold coins of the world, 101 places to hide money, and many more books. Now I'm definitely interested in kind of searching around. Show me the money! I'll just steal your treasure. I'm pretty sure I can get away with that. This was released in what, 1992, 93? Another healing seed. Take the time to move the item somewhere else so I can grab another treasure. Yeah, this is definitely annoying. Nothing in that one. A middle sword? Sounds good to me. I'll just equip it to the obvious character. Oh, that's what I already have. Well, dang. Who would get this then? No, not that. Give. Go to give. Not that middle sword. That's kind of the one you have equipped. Now, I wish I could tell who can equip what. It's entirely possible that nobody else can equip this, so... Oh, I know an easy way to find out. The first things first. I'm gonna give this to somebody for the sake of having space or something like that. Here, you don't use swords. Alright, let's return to the shop and pretend we're buying a middle sword. That's not the shop. Well, unfortunately, you're not selling the middle sword. And in hindsight, I don't think anybody does. I really don't feel like shuffling this item around, trying to figure out who can equip it. Especially considering that everybody's inventories is full. I'd have to, like, double time my shuffling. Like, seriously, does anybody even have inventory space at this point? No. Well, I mean, I do. But I really don't feel like going all, okay, you give me this so that I can give you the sword, and that sort of thing. That ain't happening. Besides, one would assume an axe would be more powerful than a sword. Alright, one more. This isn't the shop. Alright, one more thing. You must be Draygone, right? Yes. I knew it! I lived in Guardiana until a few months ago. I just heard a rumor. A friend of mine told me that Guardiana was totally wiped out. Is that true? No. Good. But my friend has already left to inform the castle. Well, that's not good. I'm just going to stick with no. Don't feel like seeing what happens if I say yes. Well, maybe that right there is a trigger to proceed onward with this plot. Yep, that was in fact what I needed to do. King has given orders that you may enter. Highly unusual, but go on in. Like me specifically? Chris, where are you? Have you seen her? No. Well, don't just stand there. Help me look for her. Do you know the king's secret? Nope. Oh, you don't. He. It may be nothing to you. Please forget it. Kinda weird. I'm kinda glad that treasure didn't have anything in it. My inventory is so gonna get full by the time I finish exploring this place. Yep, selling that. Be right back. Actually, I was going to sell this, but in hindsight, let's find out whether I get an archer on my team. Like this guy right here. A wolf? Or maybe a fox? I don't know. But, you have a character portrait, and you look like you might be an archer. Be very careful when you meet the king. That's all I dare say. I wish I could, check you out from your backside. I want to see if you have a tail. Can't see one from this angle. I hope you have a tail. A wolf fox without a tail is a sad wolf fox. Healing seed. I don't know what... Will I be able to come back into this place? Like, maybe eventually I'll get another character here. And then I'll be able to revisit this castle and grab whatever treasure I missed. Just in case, though, I am going to go back to Guardiana and save. Because I do not want to find out that I've been blocked out of the castle at some point, and don't get a super duper healing seed. I was kinda hoping that this item right here, this item option, would be like item storage, but no, it's the same item option that I can use anywhere else. That's kind of pointless. I mean, I suppose they needed a fourth option, but maybe the fourth option could have been item storage. Alright, like I said, not going to worry about selling my arrow, and I'll save that treasure for later, hopefully. Let's see, who's over here? You're over here. Watching water relaxes me. What? Guard the castle? Huh? It's not my business. Okay. I guess you're not the person who guards the castle. Alright. Kind of think of it, they were talking about a secret passageway under the castle. Here I thought I would have had to take a secret passageway in order to get into the castle, but guess not. Maybe that'll come into play later. Are you the priest? Why do you look like the priest? I guess there is a secret passage under the castle somewhere. There's like a whole bunch of rooms over there that I can't actually access right now. No one enters. We have important guests. Alright. I won't enter then. I'm kind of looking here. Water outside is different from the water inside. I guess that's kind of a nice touch, I guess. I don't know. Making an observation for the sake of making an observation. No spitting, no fighting, no throwing food. Aww. Come on, sit down and take it easy. We do it all day. Wow, this place really is complacent. That's not going to end well. Sleep, eat, and play games. This is the life for me. Maybe I should toss out this armor. It's too itchy. Okay, something suspicious is going on around here. Oh wait, talk. Relax. Have a seat and shovels down some food. I'd be down with that. Not really an option, apparently. No, there's the king. What? Foss attacked Guardiana? Talk to our king. I'm sure he can help. Here's hoping. Hopefully he's not singing. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. Hopefully he's not an elemental fiend of water. Our king is a believer in helping those in need. Kiagnazo, something like that. I've heard all about you. Talk to our king. You're not going to be mad because I kind of killed your centaur warriors outside your castle, are you? Oh, goody. More treasure. Head downstairs first. Who are you? Don't know. There's nothing here to see. Go away. Enemies? What enemies? Get back upstairs. Suspicious. Here I thought those centaurs were part of this army, but no, I guess this army has the white centaurs. Something is going to be happening here, and I probably won't like it. Bread of life? That's something I can use. I'm assuming it's like a revive. Hey, something I get to keep. A middle sword again. Defense potion. That I cannot take any chances on. Back to the store. Kind of think of it, we haven't tried selling anything in this playthrough yet. What's that like? Actually, do you have any deals? No deals today. Sell, repair. Repair? Is that actually going to come into play? Who are you trying to fool? That item's not damaged. I just don't know. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and sell. What do I sell? Who has, you? 7 coins. Oh, that's interesting. I was expecting these to sell for half price. Thanks. I don't sell this type of item, but I know someone who does. Now I'm curious. What happens if I sell to the person who actually does sell this item? Who also has 3 of those? Gong has 3 of those. No, it's the same price. Alright, so I've got this potion now. Go ahead and use it, and then I'll pick up the other item. Nice defense. What was this? A middle sword. Right. What was this? Bread of Life. That was one I wanted. Darn it. Back to the shop. Alright, so I decided that as long as I was going to make a cut anyway, I'd look at what some of these items actually do. And let's go over to this, the Healing Seed. So, as a reminder, the Medical Herb costs 10 coins, the Healing Seed costs a whopping 200 coins. Guess what the Healing Seed does? Well, let's see here. The Medical Herb heals 10 HP. The Healing Seed heals a whopping 20 HP. That is a ridiculous price. Let's see, the wing, I forgot to check the wing, I'll check it later. I assume that it has something to do with flying back to town, like an escape item. As for the item I'm about to pick up, well, first things first. Let's get rid of something. I sold Lo's healing item because Lo has healing magic. Alright. As for the Bread of Life, I'm glad I looked up what it does because, as it turns out, that is an interesting icon. What is this, purple bread? Anyway, the Bread of Life increases maximum... Really? Draygone's maximum HP increase says by 2. And the text tried scrolling as the window was closing. That's funny. I guess they did not expect me to have such a long name. Alright, what else we got here? There was that other item. Well, now that I know what the Healing Seed does... Oh, and I have an inventory space open now. Alright, with that taken care of, I have collected every treasure here that I am aware of that I can actually collect. Therefore, who's ready to proceed with the plot? What? Foss attacked Guardiana? Hard to believe. Follow me, Draygone. Wasn't somebody here coming to you to tell you that it was attacked earlier? I have a tactician we should consult with on this matter. This is not going to end well. This is so not going to end well. The king is waiting for you. Well, you know what? He can wait longer. I'm gonna save now. King called the friar to the castle. Yeah, I'm gonna say that was the friar down in the basement, locked up and stuff. What is the king up to? I was considering editing the episode right here, but I don't think I need to do that. Let's just go ahead and press... Oh, there's going to be treasure up here. Dang it. Alright. What am I filling my inventory with now? A wooden staff. I have a feeling bad things are going to happen, so yeah. Go ahead and sell off this piece of equipment, or not piece of equipment. Sell off another herb. Hopefully it's not a mistake to sell off the herbs. Watch it turn out that I have no reason to sell off the herbs, and in actuality I want to sell off the equipment. I'm probably already going to be getting characters who already have good equipment. And then it kind of turned out that I wasted my time because I already had an empty inventory slot on one of my other characters. So, didn't sell another herb. Good news for me. Probably good news for whoever's watching and is yelling at me for selling off the herbs. Alright, wooden staff. Hopefully I get a new character soon. Like this character down here. It'd be neat to have a wolf fox on my team. Be very careful. How do I be very careful? Probably can't be very careful. I'm probably stuck following the plot. I have nothing to say to you, Draygone of Guardiana. Surprised, Draygone? Hi, Kane. Alterone has already surrendered. Put him in a prison cell. I'll decide how to best dispose of him in a day or two. Can I talk to the king first? Kane, you promised that Alterone would not be involved in any of this. Quiet, fool, or I'll throw you in the cell with him. Take him away. Well, the good news is I get put into the cell with the person who saves my game. However, I am curious enough to want to know what the king says, so... Be right back. It's a good thing I had just saved, or it wouldn't be worth the trip to find out one line of dialogue. I'm sorry about this, but I must protect Alterone. And that's all he had to say. And here we are back in here. You know, I'm almost curious what would happen if I tried just leaving after talking to the king. Would they stop me? Probably not. They will probably patiently wait for me to come back down and surrender myself. You! Save my game! I came to tell the king to fight, but Kane had already convinced him to surrender. Even though I am in prison, I can still perform my duties. How can I help you? We can save. Shall I make a record of your adventures thus far? Yes. And this is where I will probably go ahead and end the episode. Normally at this point I would pop up a thing on the bottom of the screen listing all of my patrons, but until tomorrow I won't know who all is sticking with me and who all is bailing out. I do kind of regret the fact that I'm not going to be doing Patreon requests anymore and abandoning some of my current requests. But the way things were going, I mean, in the recent stream, I yelled at a friend. And it's like, okay, when my frustrations and not having fun in this in Let's Plays gets to the point where I'm yelling at my friends, I need to, like, cool off and take a break, relax, just enjoy myself. And the best way to do that is to just play whatever I want, not be obligated to doing Let's Plays for other people. Again, the only reason I'm continuing this game right now is because I kind of like this game. and I do want to see it through. And this won't be the only game that I'll wind up resuming. I am very interested in resuming a Bunny Link to the Past at some point. You know, that Zelda ROM hack where he spends the entire game as a pink rabbit? Yeah, I don't know when, but I will definitely resume that. As for my other requests, I don't know. We'll see. Like, even Castlevania right now, I'm kind of drained on. The fact that I've been playing it only one video a week, it felt like the Let's Play has already gone on too long, and so I'm kind of drained on it, therefore I'm taking a break from Castlevania. And eventually I'll come back to that when I'm more willing. Speaking of doing only one video a week, with my schedule for the most part being cleared out, I don't actually have to do just one video of this a week. I can possibly do 2 videos of this a week, or maybe 3 videos, but let's not get carried away. I'll probably do at least 2 videos of this a week. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know what I'll do this week, because it's already, what, Thursday, Friday? Yeah, it's a little late in the week to be churning out 2 videos back to back, so I'll just continue this next week. I'll see you then.